I'm here as the Chief Executive Officer of the YWCA, as an immigrant and as a woman of color who is incredibly concerned about the decision that is being faced in front of the legislators today concerning DACA, which stands for the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, and the impact, the devastating impact that that will have, not only on these individuals and human lives, but our nation as a whole. I came to the United States when I was 10 and a half years old, almost 11. I was a young little girl who didn't speak English, who was an immigrant, who came to this country because my mother felt that this was a better place for me to have an upbringing, leaving absolutely everything behind and feeling that this country could provide opportunities and welcoming opportunities that the country that I was coming from could not provide. There were many challenges that we encountered when we came. My mother didn't speak English, so it was very difficult for her to get a job, and she had been a journalist in South America, and she ended up being a cleaning woman and working 3 jobs just to be able to support us. And then I learned from her as I got older that, she just lived in fear that she would be deported at any time. And that's why she needed to be economically independent. I'll never forget the moment where I had to recite all the words of a Pledge of Allegiance, and I had to memorize every single word because I was in trepidation that if I got one word wrong, that I wouldn't be able to stay with my mother. I felt like I had a new life. I felt like I belonged. I felt really, really proud. I felt proud to be an American. I felt proud that I was going to be accepted into a country that I wanted to be part of. Because in some ways, when you're an immigrant coming to this country, you never forget what it's like at the entry point. And you never forget what it's like having the fear of being deported. We hold over 19,000 individuals that represent DACA in our state. Not only would it be economically devastating, I want us to think about the value of a human life and what it's going to do to these people. The YWCA is dedicated wholeheartedly to eliminating racism and empowering women, particularly women of color. So a lot of these immigrants that are being impacted or potentially impacted by this decision right now would be severely impacted, and they're our clients. They're the people that we serve each and every day. I want us to not only support dreamers, but to support all immigrants and refugees that are in this country, because they are individuals that are primarily people of color and women and girls that we serve. What I hope people will do, first of all, is not only just extend DACA, which is one of the decisions that they are seriously considering and may reach a decision very soon on right now, but that they permanently allow dreamers to become citizens of this country. That would be the ultimate goal. What I think we need to do is to come up with a permanent solution to embrace these individuals into our nation permanently and take away the fear that this will happen to them at some point again in their lives or happen to other individuals that they know.